The University of North Alabama has been educating students in the music and entertainment industry since 1975. One of the first programs of its kind in the country, and the first in the state of Alabama. We've got a lot to be proud of as we celebrate the program's 50th anniversary. We want to share some of the alumni and their UNA stories.
I started out in music because I wanted to be a singer, songwriter. I wanted to be a country music superstar. And now here I am sitting in front of you as a festival promoter, as a talent buyer, and I love what I do. Hi, my name is Lillian Glanton, and this is my UNA story. I started playing guitar and writing songs when I was about 8 or 9 years old. My musical background influence comes from my mom. She's a great singer, and she's also a great songwriter. So when we were young, my brother and I, she really encouraged us to play guitar. I just loved playing guitar, and I also, at that time, I was watching stars on the TV like Faith Hill and Taylor Swift and Miranda Lambert. And I was like, I want to be just like those girls when I grow up. So that's kind of how I got my musical background and influence. And then as I started growing up, American Idol, they were announcing on the TV that it was their final season ever. I eventually tried out for American Idol, and out of 1 million people, I got top 200. So I wound up going to Hollywood, got booted off the show kind of early on. I came back home, started a band with some guys that I had went to high school with, and we played every fair and festival and bar that we could. I was a 16-year-old kid, so it was very difficult, and I really didn't like the lifestyle or enjoy being on the road all the time. So I took a step back. I wound up graduating high school a little bit early and started here at UNA when I was 16. And I still loved playing out. And this is when I discovered Songwriters Festivals. And the reason why I love Songwriters Festivals is I could play the songs that I had written, and people actually listened to my original songs. And that's what kind of led to the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival, which is what I'm doing today. I started the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival in 2019. I knew that Muscle Shoals needed a Songwriters Festival because just as much as Muscle Shoals is a recording town, it's also a songwriter town. Some of the greatest songs of all of our lives have come out of Muscle Shoals. And so I decided to start one. I got a little logo created, and I created a website, and our first year we had 100 songwriters and over 1,000 attendees. Over the years now, it's just grown into this incredible experience. It's now 3 days long. We've got an educational component to the festival called the Shoals Songwriter Workshop, where songwriters get to pitch their songs to music publishers and connect and collaborate with music business professionals. And we are a nonprofit organization called the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Foundation who spearheads the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival. We also have a music initiative called Chords for Change, where we give high-quality guitars to songwriters in need. We actually gave our very first guitar to Allie Collins, who's a student here in the entertainment industry program at UNA, and it was a wonderful experience, and we hope to give more guitars in the future. It's changed a lot of lives, it's helped a lot of people, and I'm so grateful to Muscle Shoals and the town just embracing it fully. I was featured in Forbes magazine. I think I was 21 years old, so that was really cool that Forbes picked up my story and wanted to share it. My feature was due to the fact that I had a live music venue and writing facility here in the Shoals area. And 3 months after I opened the doors, COVID hit. So I had to close the building down completely, and I decided to move the entire business online and teach songwriters from all over the country how to make it in the music business as a songwriter. But I'd bring on hit songwriters and music publishers and record executives, because during the time in COVID, there were so many virtual things happening, and that was a new experience for songwriters that they wanted to help get out there. So that was really cool. What makes the Shoals a special place is the world is your oyster here. You know, Muscle Shoals has such a rich musical history, but you have the opportunity to be a part of this history here. Even with myself starting the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival, I did it because I saw all of the incredible people that came before me that started in this town with a dream and a goal and an idea. And that's the coolest part about this town is you can start something fresh and new and innovative, and people will help you along the way. And it's a wonderful testament to how far Muscle Shoals has come and will continue to go with innovators in this town, such as myself and other people as well. I chose UNA really for two different reasons. One reason is it was close to home. It was right in my backyard. But number two, Muscle Shoals is the hit recording capital of the world. I mean, there's so much rich musical history here. And that's the reason why I chose UNA, is because those same people that created this musical history in Muscle Shoals were working at the college teaching students how to make it in the music business. And that's really the reason why I was led to come to UNA. This program 100% prepared me for a career in the music business, because you learn about all different facets of the music industry, right? You start out in the program, maybe you want to be a songwriter, maybe you want to be a manager, a booking agent, and you learn every facet of this business. So it definitely prepared me for the real world of the music business. My favorite class was definitely the publishing class, because I learned how songwriters got paid. When I was just starting out in the music business, I didn't really know that there was a job for a songwriter. I didn't know that songwriters made money. You could make money writing songs. And so that was a really interesting class, because not only do you learn the ins and outs of the publishing world, but you learn also how to make money in the music business as a songwriter. There have been so many incredible people that I've met in this program, and I've also worked with so many incredible artists that have played the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival. John Paul White, Bass Simpson, the list goes on and on. I would probably say since I've graduated the program, I've worked with at least 30 different people that have been involved with this program, have now come on board with my company, or they've been associated with the festival in some way. The people that have come through this program that I've worked with one-on-one, they are so prepared when it comes to every facet of the music business, from booking talent to marketing to festival promotion. And it's because of the program. I mean, I went through the program myself. I was a completely different person when I came out of it, because I knew a million new things that I would have never known had I not been in the program. The UNA Entertainment Industry Program, faculty and staff are incredible. You know, if you go to a college in Los Angeles or Nashville or Atlanta, you are a small fish in a very large pond. But here at UNA's Entertainment Industry Program, you know, all the faculty and staff, the classes are smaller, which means you get one-on-one attention with the faculty and staff. And not only that, the coolest part about this entire thing is that the people that are teaching the classes actually worked in the music business, specifically in the Muscle Shoals realm of the music business, which is so awesome, because they have the knowledge and the opportunities all around this town to help you grow in this business. Networking is huge in this business, and I encourage everybody to figure out how to network, show up to the things, show up to the coffee dates, show up to the events. Another thing too that my mom did when I was super young, she printed me off some business cards, and she dropped me off at a BMI event. She said, "I'll pick you up when all your business cards are gone." And I had 200 business cards in that little box, and I gave a business card to every single person. And then I called her and I said, "Okay, my business cards are gone. Please come get me, because I'm a little bit introverted and it's time for me to go home." But 3 of those people that I gave my business cards to, they now are involved with my company. They've been to the Muscle Shoals Songwriters Festival. And, you know, I've never forgotten those people, and they've never forgotten me. But that never would have happened had I not shown up. One piece of advice that I would give to anyone who's wanting to have a career in the music business is find a way to stay in this business, even if you wind up going down a totally different road than what you got into this business for. I found a way to still participate in this business. And I think as music people, as singers, songwriters, if you love it and if you're passionate about it, you'll never work a day in your life.